Yeah, what's going on, guys?
What up, what up, what up, homie? Doing good.
Yeah, how you doing, man? All right, so gold just opened back up. Um, anyone catch the moves on gold today? Caught all this, but I was already in on some sells. And once I saw that they were giving me this slowdown, that's when I started taking my profits. Now I'm expecting them to start heading back up. I just don't know how far they're going to go back up because when it comes to gold, I always forget to close my patio door or my balcony. Um, when it comes to gold, I'm always bearish. Just from my tests, uh, gold, yes, it does move up and it moves up in big bursts, but in terms of like overall direction, I'm like on the short term, how I trade it, I'm gonna always think it's gonna go short. Um, and that's just like in the grand scheme of things. So like, okay, like yeah, they've given us this big drop here, but and we're expecting them to start reversing, but like how far? They might start hitting these levels here. Let me actually clean this up. And oops. If they start hitting these levels, for example, okay, and if they're bouncing off these levels, that's where I get my bearish bias from because, like I've seen them, obviously they through all this shit, but, in the grand scheme, like even if they broke through, how far are they going to go? Are they going to give us a complete reversal where, they're going back above 1800s, or is it going to be where like now they're trending downwards? That's the thing that I lean to the bearish side with gold, but only time will tell. I'm not really worried too much about grand scheme because grand scheme, I'm a day trader, but uh, it does help in my like decision making on the short term because then I can be looking more for sells instead of trying to ride any breaks above these levels here. And then also since gold, what it likes to do, especially after it finds some slowdown, it'll give you a rank. It'll give you like this rise here. And what they'll do is they'll create highs and lows off of it, and if they hit it 3 times, the likelihood of them dropping is massive. However,
Right.
with them already having made this big of a move over yesterday and today, I caught this one and hold on one sec. Um, I caught this first pump, and then I caught this pump here. Um, are they going to completely reverse or not? Or are they going to give you the typical highs and lows and then break to the low side. So that's where I'm at. I'm leaning to where like they're gonna start breaking above the orange here, but like I said, I just don't know how far. So we'll have to see. But I think they'll definitely start rising to these areas. And then once they start showing some momentum in that direction, uh, that's when it's time to grab. If they give us any kind of wick to the upside and close lower, we're going to buy heavy. I don't know if it'll happen on this session, but I want you guys to be paying attention. If they start throwing wicks to the upside impulsively, but they close lower, like if you're watching the hourly candle, might I add, watching the hourly order flow, and they come back and close with momentum, like they shoot up, come back, and close. All right, that's your indicator that it's time to buy. Okay. One sec, guys. That makes sense, guys? Or any questions?
No question. Now we just wait. Right.
Yeah. I mean, lower time frame is showing some move to the upside, but the ranging behavior on gold is terrible. It sucks. Yeah, they're showing a little bit of impulse here, but what does it look like on 15? Or I mean the hourly. There's actually a news event tonight. I forgot. At 7:30. So I'm curious to see, since it's AUD, I'm curious to see if they're going to move the gold market. Maybe a good area to set some sell stops. Double check that number. Put some lows there. So much 115. $40. You guys could do sell stop 1776.40 for later on. Since they're giving us momentum, let's see how far this momentum carries. But if not, if it doesn't carry, they're going to snap back into the structure. And I think that they'll give us possibly 1 to 2 bounces before they head up. And then in this area, it's kind of like no man's land in terms of like, I don't really know what they'll do. Have to just wait and see. Now, possible scenario, they make the break early. Make the break early, perhaps. But I don't know. I'm leaning with scenario 1 the most, where they come back, create a second leg here to range it a little bit, and then make the move. My guess. Both can provide pretty good opportunity. Trades. Okay, so the last 5-minute candle, they're already kind of showing some closes, but let's see. Okay. Nice impulsive 15-minute close. Why did I change this? This hourly candle looks really good for them to continue up. So if they continue up, good time to buy would be any minute now, actually. Okay, so there's two possible scenarios. I think personally, they'll create a secondary leg and then go up. The second scenario is they go ahead and make the break for the upside, and we're looking at buys. Okay. My guess is perhaps break just a tad. I'm not going to call a multi-point. There's a few points that I can add for imaginary, though. What I could predict, if I were to take it a few more points, I would think that they would retest whatever zone that they create above this structure. Gold doesn't really like to stay in structure very long, but they do like to create zones. So I would assume they would retest, and then they like to play moves like this before they make any type of move. So I don't want to do multi-point. I'll keep it one. I mean, I guess you can call it three, but really two. Okay, so you can see they're starting to already make their descend. But let's just see. It's 620. That was a really good impulse for the first half of this hour. And what I do know about gold is they can't continue in that direction. So I don't want to underestimate them. But my assumption, my prediction that they'll create another leg. But I mean, can't put it past them that they already created this little cluster here. I think gold Could hit these areas. I think they'll probably range just a tad and tip this way. But let's let Lady Market do her thing. She'll show us what she wants to do. For reference, I don't think that's a key zone. I may even throw a wick on this second point here. What do I think about a 30-minute close below 1777.50? Might lead to a retest of 1772.50. Just asking, I might be wrong. Okay, so you said 77.50. Well, see, I don't want to confuse your logic on however you're trading or whatever, but like for me, I don't like with gold. I try to look at it like what is the impulse doing during the candle, and then the position on where it closes. It doesn't matter. Like, okay, let me repeat that. The order flow on the hourly candle of gold while it's open shows you a ton on where the momentum is going. Just reading the order flow, reading the tape, the ticker, and then where it closes, the positioning on it in relevant to how that order flow was building up during the candle, where it closes matters too. Now, the positioning on where that closes on the chart with your lines, I'm finding that that doesn't really matter with gold. Like gold doesn't give a shit. But I don't, like I said, I don't want to confuse you because, I only have limited knowledge on your comment. But I think that your question, if it closes below 1777.50, I think that sounds in alignment with what I'm talking about. Then possibly doing a little range here, and then moving to the upside if they're going to move up. So I mean, hopefully that answers your question better. So yeah, they're pulling back pretty heavy. Has anyone been activated? Okay, good. Because I think let's move it. Oh, never mind. Activated. Okay, never mind. It's all good. I was just gonna move us just a little bit down just in case. But I think this momentum should carry. Um, we need a good hourly candle close. All right, about to get a 15-minute close. It'd be nice if we can keep this momentum for the 15-minute. It's closing in a minute. So thirty seconds. Nice momentum. Good indicator that this will continue. Boom, nice candle close. I want this hourly to start showing me red in terms of the order flow. I need to see some bears, some more bears coming out. Even if they close like this, I'd be cool with that. For them to start building the structure out.
You guys are watching this, right? This is watching the ticker, watching order flow.
Yeah.
It reveals what's happening within the candle more than the candle close, promise you. Learn how to understand that. Dominate. Takes mastery. Okay, really quick. There's enough of you guys on here. I need 3 people to answer me out loud, okay? Not all at once. um, so I'm working on the Market Maker Handbook. Yay. And I finally want to release it. Is there something in particular that you would like to be covered in the book that maybe is unique to you? Three people. I'll call out names. I don't care. Someone said they're thinking. Something that might be unique to you. And there's no right or wrong answer.
It's Mike. I would have to say I don't know if this is, well, yeah, this is market making. So the REITs, I guess your whole, I guess, understanding of REITs and how to do that process.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, that was my first time hearing it when you spoke about it on the video you did, and I was like, whoa, okay. So
Right.
I didn't know if that was the thing. So.
Okay. Solid asset class.
Yeah.
Appreciate you sharing.
Oh yeah. Also, probably a little bit more in depth with certain. I know we've just started this, but the stocks and how to, like, you probably went over in the Money Codex, but probably just reiterating that how to invest in the right stock, and then knowing the what stock is best for whatever stage you are financially. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you hear me?
I hear you, bro.
I was thinking maybe like a scaling growth plan, like not something overly complicated, but like something detailed to show people, like, say if it's a person starting with 10 bands, use this lot size until X amount of time. Huh?
Follow this system till you get to this amount.
Exactly.
Okay. No, that's a good one.
To keep people from, like, getting excited about wins and then take too big a lot sizes,
Right. Just follow the plan. Used to have one of those. People love that thing too. I need to find it.
Hey, I got one. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, hey. Mine is it's type of unique. I trade options as well, but just seeing how we can utilize the chart, like the way you mark the charts, like the brother said before, we're marking like certain stocks in order to like to really to capitalize on some option plays. You know, I found for me forex charts are easier to read than like the markets, like certain like Apple and stuff like that. Easier for me. That's just me personally. Uh, you guys may have different experiences, especially when I'm looking at different option plays. I find it harder to use the charts to make certain calls sometimes. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does, bro. I'm taking notes. You guys can keep shouting stuff out.
Sorry, what was the question? I just got a call when you asked it. I came back in late.
Yeah, so I have started working on the Market Maker Handbook again. And I asked if there was anything, I asked for 3 people's opinion, at least 3, on if there's something that you would like covered in the book that you might feel is like unique to you. So someone said REITs, stocks and options, a trading plan. Was there one more? I'm missing something. REITs, stocks and options, and then the trading plan, right?
Yeah, that was what it was so far.
Okay. All right, someone says how to leverage and work your taxes to be in your favor when it comes to your investments in business. Got it.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a good one, but there's only so much I have to say, or I can say. As
Oh yeah, without it being financial advice.
yeah.
For sure.
Jenna, did you have something?
Sorry. I was thinking definitely a trading plan of sort. I know that was said, but that's I guess for me. Sometimes I just feel like I don't have a plan with it.
Okay. All right. So no, this is a good start. Just a few things that I can make sure that I put under review for the book. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it for free as a way to build our community. Just pay for shipping.
Definitely would like show that you're really here to like learn how to trade and not just a group that I'm just like I always like am just thinking in my mind other like groups that I've been in forex trading groups with. But also that is really good information that appreciate you for putting together.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I think I like free plus shipping offers. My first book was a free plus shipping offer, and I'm still so blown away by that. Like that book was so half-assed, you know, and people love that little thing, you know. Um, and now I'm like really, really swinging for the fences with this book. So um, at first I was going to charge top dollar for it, but now I'm like, we got a great community. Um, and really, I just want the impact. So, like, if I do it as a free plus shipping offer, just have people pay for the shipping and I send it to them, they're going to freaking level up for one. And then two, we'll get a flood of new people into the program because obviously there'll be back-end offers and stuff like that. After they get the free book, but um, yeah, I think that it's the best way to build our community out. So I want to start the book right away. Really, I think it just needs a few tweaks. Um, I think that like the core of it is going to be focused obviously on my strategy. Um, just understanding the ins and outs of like the market really. And then I think like the stuff that you guys are asking, REITs and stocks and all that stuff, I could dive into that into like bonus chapters, sprinkle it in throughout the book to see how to show you guys how things apply and cross over to different markets and the things that you guys are talking about. So yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, so we have news in less than an hour. So it may just be a little boring until then. But I'm happy to answer any questions on gold. Really any questions in general, but since we have gold pulled up, uh, you know, this is what my focus has been. I've been refusing to look at different charts. Bitcoin hitting 52,000 and stuff. I refuse to look at the chart. I saw it through Coinbase, obviously, but Twitter and stuff, but like really try not to look at the chart because I'll be tempted to trade. Just let my holding go. Yeah.
Do you usually stick to just one pair, like, to concentrate on for the week?
No, this is my first time trying this. Normally, I normally have like 3 that I'll toggle between. But this is my first time like going all in on just one in my entire career. So I've played favorites, I would say, throughout the years. Like I'll just have like a favorite that I cling to, and it seems like I've sat there and mastered it because it's just became my favorite. But this one, I'm actually doing full out back tests. I'm really like off on a mission to like master gold, where I know it like the back of my hand. I know exactly what it's going to do, all that. So far, me studying it has been just one pair has been actually really beneficial for me. It's a little bit more boring, but I would say like it's definitely been beneficial in terms of like my focus. Because like I'm not jumping around. I don't have to like think about this and that. And I mean, normally like you don't, because the rules they transfer over so much, but gold, it has like so many inverse rules of my core strategy um I think it's beneficial to have um this one-on-one time with it. Okay, so they're respecting the zone so far. We're coming up on the hourly candle close. Guys, I just got an ad for Market Makers University. Trade Forex. Seriously. He's on a jet. He says he's flying to a mastermind with 200 people. This is why we have to go harder, guys. This is why I'm on the charts every day. Yep. I'm coming to make a statement. Okay, so 5 minutes left on the candle. Seem to be holding at 71. and a half. Trade with MT4. Okay, so I'm actually that close. It's interesting. It looks like they could keep the momentum going in the upward direction, but let's see. Let me see if there's a set stop loss that we can put. Let's have stop loss. Let's do exactly 200 pips away, or let's do 250 away. So stop loss. Let's do it at 1778. Super tight, just in case they try to make a run. But I know that this momentum is dying out. They got to be trying to come back here soon. But like, okay, for example, yesterday, big move, immediate push to the upside. Big push to the upside. Okay. But then they also came right back into. So here, like I said, normally when we get wicks like this, after drop, they start to range. So I'm expecting them to range, even though this order flow is giving us an indicator to push up. I think eventually they're going to want to come back down to these lows. It's just if it's going to be right now or if it's going to be later on tonight. We got the news event in 28 minutes, so we'll take a look to see if we get any kind of movement. But no promises. and I think I mentioned it already, but just to hone in on it, the ranging on gold is so terrible. So it's the complete opposite of everything that we do. Um, we're used to ranges being our best friend. And although you do use ranges, but you use them differently. You use them more for like just, really just like an indicator on where they could go, as in for like a potential stop loss or, entry or something. But the ranges don't hold as true with gold. They only do a couple swings, and then on top of that, the behavior is a little less predictable. I actually like gold much better when it's outside of range. It's a lot more predictable. It's super simple to trade, to get big moves, big impulsive moves and stuff. So just keep that in mind. Put that in your notes. That gold should be traded outside of range. It's the inverse of forex, or everything we know with forex. US 30, however, is inside of range, just like normal. US 30 actually isn't all that fun to trade outside of range from what I've experienced with it so far. So it's just like,
I'm in on the US 30 right now.
do you trade the ranges on it?
Yeah, I trade ranges. But to be real with you, it kind of acts like I've seen it move with gold sometimes, and then they do a lot of cone instructions, and then like breaking out. So I use the tipping point still. Um, I use like what you taught us still. Like you can still correlate it, but a lot of times the ranges may turn into cones. Right now they're in a perfect range, and momentum is definitely looking to push upside. But where I have gotten messed up at is not letting it finish playing out, because sometimes when it looks like it's just doing crazy volatility, it's actually turning into like one of those cone structures. So that's what I noticed with it.
Where they kind of like how I was explaining earlier. I don't know if you're on yet, but gold, what it does is it'll move up like this, but they'll break to the downside. Like it'll tap this like 3 times and then break to the downside. Is that like that? Is that what you mean by cone?
Well, more like draw a triangle, but sideways with the tip facing to the right. Just draw like a open-ended cone, like just anywhere.
Like that, or I'm confused.
Shit. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Just any space you have. Don't like just draw it in, and say where your ticker, your mark is right now. Just draw like a triangle, but make it facing the right. Like just draw like like a big thing in that space, but make the two, well, facing the other way. Sorry, facing the other way, and a little bit bigger.
That or normal?
It's more like the first one. More like the first one.
Well, the first one I tried to make like that.
Well, no. I'm sorry. Like that, but the other way. Turn it the other way. You get what I'm saying now? Put that point facing right.
Put this point
like
facing
play
up.
button.
Yeah.
Like you would like working the play button.
Huh?
Like you know how the play button goes to right like that.
Exactly. So, and they come in all shapes and sizes, and what they'll do is where the wider part of the triangle is, it'll be real volatile, and they'll start shrinking it down. And when they get to that point on the cone, it's almost like it's a continuation cone. They'll break out of it, impulse out of it. But huh?
Retail traders call this a flag, by the way.
Yeah. I had just saw that. They actually follow that a lot though, but it helps doing the tipping points and stuff. They normally like hit off of those, like especially like with the 15 minutes and stuff. They'll do a drop like gold, where their intentions may be to go up, and they'll retest like certain price areas, and then they'll drop it real hard, snatch it back up, and then go the true direction. So I've been kind of lining that up, like I've been lining that up like with the strategy, as far as like with the tipping points and stuff like that, and looking at you know, uh the candles on like early and stuff. Like they follow momentum for sure.
Yeah, I think transitioning from gold to US 30. I mean, I've had a lot of success with US 30. I just chose to do the gold first. But it's
So
yeah, US
yeah,
30
they
is
move.
not that bad.
Yeah,
Sorry, you're breaking up, bro. What did you say?
I can't hear
You're breaking up a bit. What did you say?
you. I was listening to you. Is what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. So, this candle is looking really good. If we could get a close in this area. I like when they break.
Mhm.
So, like, if we could get a close below, like how they are right now, I think we'll start getting them to tip over and start giving us big momentum to the opposite side.
Mhm.
But we need this candle to kind of spark that off.
Which way am I going?
To close and kind of start giving us some candles to the side, and then big burst of momentum. Okay. Got a 15-minute close. Let's see if they start to tip.
Hey, Nemo, just random question. You ever looked at silver too?
For day trading, no.
Okay.
Why, have you learned something?
Well, no, I was just I've been pulling the chart up and marking it up. Like I haven't been like sitting on it, but I took a day before and kind of watched it range when people were buying it up and stuff. And I was just wondering if they correlate because it looked like they may be about to break to the top side too. So I was just wondering if you ever noticed them, them correlating. I know it's a thing that metals are supposed to be going up overall, but I was just wondering, what your take on it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure on gold in particular. They might be hitting our stop soon. They haven't hit quite yet. Oh, actually, yeah, they did. So that's the move that I was thinking was coming after that last hourly close. So they're making the move up. Let's see if they break these highs here. use. Okay. Just gonna be patient.
It's not well done.
right, we got 3.5 minutes, guys. So hold tight. Let's see if it makes any kind of move at all. The spread on it right now is ridiculous. All right, 1 minute. Let's see if it actually does anything. I'd be surprised if it did, but it'd be cool to learn something new about it. All right, so let's see what they do. AUD's moving up a bit. don't think they correlate, guys. And if they do, it's not tonight. If they start coming back in the structure, guys, you can feel free to hit them again to ride to the bottom of structure. Like I said, it's hard to get gold when they're in low volatility. It's not predictable. But okay, guys, I think we can end here if you guys don't have any questions. I wanted to stay till the news event at least to see if anything happened, but no. I think that gold will start moving to tonight, going into tomorrow morning. I'm finding that a hot spot for gold is around like 8 to 9.
What's going on?
What was that? Okay. But yeah, a good hot spot for gold is like 8 to 9 a.m. So keep that in mind. And then I know that they like London sessions, so but I'm in bed by then. But cool, guys. Feel free to keep watching. There's trades on both ends. It's just waiting for volatility. So, like I said, keep that in mind. Otherwise, you're just going to keep getting your stop loss hit. And we will touch base tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we'll touch base. We have another session left, and then, yeah, we go from there, guys. Sound good?
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Sounds good, Nemo.
All right. I will see you all tomorrow.
Peace out.
Catch you tomorrow.
All right, brother.
Peace.